Aloha, it's Pastor Mark visiting here on the island of Maui during a south swell. If you're looking behind me, you can see an area called Pools at Puamana, and the south swell kicked up yesterday, and a lot of people enjoying lefts and rights. Hey, I wanted to share with you just a brief verse that you might be familiar with, but it's one that is often misunderstood, and it's found in the book of Proverbs. Let me read for you from Proverbs 18, verse 24. And the New King James Version says, "A man who has many friends must himself be friendly, but there is one who sticks closer than a brother." The idea is that there are people in our day and age, as well as the days that the Proverbs were written by Solomon, that seek after friendships in a sense of a multitude. And the thought is, if I have many friends, then I will be popular, or I will have an abundance. But the reality is just the opposite. He says, again in New King James, a man who has many friends must himself be friendly. That means comes with obligation, and he must always be trying to appease them or be with them. Our modern technical age with social media is kind of boasting of that when you say, how many friends do I have? How many followers do I have? Well, the reality is that they're not really necessarily friends. But there is one, the Bible says, that sticks closer to a brother, or sticks closer like a brother. And that is the friendships that we are really called to pursue. And biblically, we are to find benefit in sincere friendships and close friendships, and especially those who can walk with us during difficult journeys and the storms of our life. Jesus certainly offers that for us, but he reminds us as well that even coming to the point of laying one's life down for a friend is the true mark of friendship. NIV has a different way to say it. NIV says, one who has unreliable friends soon comes to a ruin. And that's often the case as well. You have a group of unreliable friends that you can't count on, and you can come to a ruin in your time of need. But there is one, he says, that sticks closer than a brother. There is a friend that we can have, or a friendship that we should be seeking, that is like a brother to us. As a matter of fact, some of my dearest friends I refer to as brothers. I don't have a biological brother, but I have some good brothers in the church and in past churches that I've served at and friendships that I have. The idea, I believe, for us is to cultivate those friendships. One of my groups that I'm involved with is simply called the Power of Four, and we meet on Fridays, and I like that number because there is power in four people. As a matter of fact, I look at it as myself having three friends that I can count on, and if one is traveling or one is sick, there's usually one or two of us still there. So the reality is to be able to connect with someone or to have a conversation. Certainly we can connect by text and phone calls as well, but to be in a person-to-person relationship, that has built such a stronghold in my life for all the challenges that I've gone through. Plus, it allows me to be that kind of friend to other people. I can't befriend the entire world. I can't befriend all the people, even at a church, but I can befriend that one that is as close as a brother, and I can receive the same from them. There's some material that's coming out on the Power of Four, and I want to encourage you to check it out. If you're in relationship with some brothers, or you're considering maybe establishing 2 or 3 guys to meet with, great book, a great workbook's going to be available very soon. And you can access that and be reminded, rather than searching out the multitude, that there are brothers, and always especially one that are very close. So I want to encourage you to take a look at this verse. doesn't necessarily look like it sounds at first, but it challenges us to seek out and to consider friendships in a new way. I'm thankful for my friends. I'm visiting a few of them on Maui as I have some family time here as well. And as I look back over 30 years now of friendships and even longer with other relationships, it seems like God always brings me back to some of the same people. I hope that's the case for you. If it is not, consider cultivating it and building those friendships, pouring into others, just a tight group, 1 or 2 or 3, and having them do the same to you. Hey, thanks for listening here, the beautiful island of Maui, and Lanai actually in the background there you can see as well. Hope you have a wonderful day and consider these things. Aloha.